Read the owner's manual carefully. Assemble the burner per the owner's manual. Before attaching the disc, check the tightness of the adjustable legs. Press down hard on the burner with both hands. If the adjustable leg slips, tighten them further. Connect the propane cylinder to the burner per the owner's manual. Position the propane cylinder upwind and at least 2 feet away from the heat of the burner. Prepare all ingredients such as vegetables, meats, seasonings, oils, etc. Any food preparation should be completed before lighting the burner. Gather all necessary paper towels and cooking utensils. All cooking items should be kept within easy reach. Do not leave the cooker unattended. And today we're going to demonstrate cooking breakfast burritos in the Voyager cooker. So to get started, as always whenever you start cooking, we're going to go ahead and ignite the burner. So we push in, turn counterclockwise till we hear the click. There it goes. That's on full high right now, and we'll wait until that warms up. The onions and potatoes are always sliced, and the way that I do this is through a mandolin. I just run it through there like French fries and then just quarter them up into little cubes. We have our eggs already cracked, ready to go. We have some bell peppers. They're already cut and diced, and we have our sausage, our cheese, and we got our sauces and everything ready to just go in, because we don't want to be distracted. We want to have everything available to us as we're cooking, because we do not ever want to leave the disc cooker unattended. So let's start off. As you can see, the cooker is getting nice and hot. There's a little bit of whiffs of smoke coming off, a little bit of steam. So as always, we take our oil and we're just going to drizzle it around. That's it. Just like that. You see and then we're just going to take our onions and potatoes and we're going to start these. We'll add some pepper. We'll add some garlic salt to the onions and potatoes. We'll just stir this in. So let's turn our cooker. We got it. We have it on high right now, just so that we could quickly heat up the disc. It's already to that point. Let's go ahead and turn it down. Because we don't want to have burnt potatoes here. As you see, they're already starting to brown, and we're just going to turn them a little bit, and everything's going good. So let's just spread these out. This is what's nice about having the walls, so you can just it just gives you a lot more freedom. You can throw the food around, get it nice and spread out. Let's go ahead, grab our lid. What we're going to do is just, after about a minute, we're going to check them, flip them. We don't want to get them too brown on one side. Turn them around, mix them up, put the lid back on, and we'll repeat that like 2 or 3 times, and then you're almost done. When the potatoes, to me, get just a little softened, we don't want them all the way softened. They still have to be a little hard, because they're still going to be cooking in there when we incorporate the sausage, the bell peppers, and the eggs. So we just want them slightly a little hard. So we'll just be pulling those out and tasting them a bit. So let's check on them, see how they're browning. We don't want them to get burnt too much on one side. Yeah, that's looking good. Let's put our lid back on, and we'll repeat this a couple more times until they're done. As you're opening and closing the lid, you're going to get a little bit of condensation on the bottom of the lid. So as you open it up, we're just going to take it and shake it back into the pan. Just put that moisture back in there, and it also helps keep the food from sticking. So we'll just open it up, and we'll take that one. I just shake it right back in there. Let's set the lid off to the side here. There we go. Alright, let's taste one. The small cubes just allow it to cook a lot faster, so that's pretty much done. As you can see, I'm just going to push this back up the side here. We're pretty much finished with our lid until we're going to be melting the cheese. We'll just store that right over to the side. Alright, let's start with our sausage. And what I like to make the sausage cook a little faster is I don't really start chopping it. I just smash it down into the bottom here. And what we're going to do is just start hacking away at it, I guess. But when you smash it down like this, it gets a lot more surface area and it cooks that sausage a lot faster. So I just kind of bust up this side, just hacking at it. But not really separating it. We don't want to separate it because that's going to cause us to, it's going to make the sausage cook a lot longer. So we want to keep it together. Alright, that's pretty much done. We'll take this side, flip it, take whole pieces, and then just start from the other side, keeping as much of that possibly together. So the sausage I put in is just a medium sausage. With my children being as small as they are, I like to keep it not as spicy. So let's flip this. There we go. The sausage, it's done. Let's throw in our bell peppers. I love the bell peppers. It's just another way, it gives it a lot of color in your breakfast burrito. Kind of makes it the fiesta style, I guess you can call it. And so we're just going to combine this all together. Let's just move that back up. Get this all out of the way. Let's just grab a little bit more oil, right in the center really here quick. Take your eggs. We're just going to mix them up. Put them right there in the center. There we go. We're just going to start working those eggs. That's what's nice. Once you get your dish seasoned and you just re-oil it before you get started, you clean it when you get finished, it just makes, it's almost like a non-stick surface. That's what's fun about this cooking. Eggs are done. Let's incorporate all this all back together. And you can see you can just scoop right up against those edges. You don't have to worry about the food falling off. It makes it a lot easier. We're just going to stir this together. Alright, last thing, here we go. My favorite part, we're going to just stick some cheese. Let's grab the lid. Let's put it on. It's just going to melt it. That's what we want. We want that nice melt. We don't want to cook the food any longer. We put the lid on. We're done. Shut it off. And you're finished with the breakfast burritos. So let's get our tortillas. And let's fire this back up just a little bit. We want to have this on low. And we're just going to warm up that. It's still pretty much warm. We're going to come in here. And we're just going to warm up a few or so tortillas for the breakfast burritos today. So you can just set them on there, flip them, flip that side. I don't know what it is, but just warming the tortillas this way makes them just kind of a little more fluffier, easier to fold, and when you bite into it with the mix and everything, it just makes it really good. So I like to always take the tortillas, warm them up. All we're doing is we're just going to warm one side. In fact, this is big enough, you can even split them if you want to go faster. Heck, you can put 3 sets in here, and we're just warming that up. That's all we're doing. Alright, you can already see the steam coming off of the tortillas. They're warm. Let's shut that off. We'll grab all the tortillas. Right there. Alright, we have our tortillas warmed. We have our filling done. I'm going to go inside. Enjoy. Have a wonderful breakfast burrito. Just another recipe that you can do on the Voyager disc cooker.